Hi, my name is Mutolani Babalola and welcome to my space. So today we're going to be doing something different again. But of course, this is something that I think I would be doing more often, which is answering questions that you might have, that might have been sent to me, or questions that I know would be bugging people's minds, right? So let me read some questions or some scenarios to you. So look at this. I'm in a job that doesn't pay what I am worth, and I don't know what to do, right? So let me take it one by one. I won't read all the questions at a go. I'll take it one by one, or I'll read the scenarios at a go. And I will say I can relate, honestly. I can relate to this feeling so well, especially when we know that we give our best on the job, but the result we're getting is not does not match the inputs, and you know that you can do so much more. And then you're thinking, what then should I do? Sometimes you would even be tempted to throw in the towel and just give your bare minimum. And sometimes you're just tired. You don't even want to keep going. So, but one thing I know for sure is that, or the way I choose to see things presently is, whatever I do, I'm not just doing it for, say, the business owner that I'm working for. I'm also doing it for myself, right? That's how I've tried to reframe my thinking, my mind to say that if I'm building a portfolio or if I'm doing all of this stuff, I'm building myself. I'm building my own portfolio. I have my name on it. And if I have my name on it, excellence is non-negotiable. I will say that I did my very best. So if I will not pack my load and go, as long as I am there, I'll continue to what? To strive for excellence. But one thing that I've also intentionally learned is that it's very easy to get carried away where you continue to do the work that you don't develop yourself. You don't develop yourself for that next opportunity that would pay you better, or you that would appreciate your skill better, right? So because you bury yourself in the work that you forget to develop yourself. That's something that we should be mindful of. That in as much as we put in the work and we do so much work, especially in a space where you feel like you are not being paid what you deserve, or you are worth more than that, you should focus more on doing the job excellently while at it and developing yourself. That is non-negotiable. Develop yourself. If there's a skill you need to acquire, if there's something new you need to learn, and like I said, like I always say, learning something new goes beyond having a new certificate or bagging a new degree. There are different levels of learning. We should constantly be in that space of learning and being a better version of our previous selves. That's very important. So things will not always remain the same. People recognize value when you interact with people, when you talk to people, when you find yourself in rooms that are filled with opportunities. Because you've developed yourself, you've learned a lot, you have things to show for. You're not just an empty vessel. You have things to show for. You've also equipped yourself. You'll be prepared for such opportunities, right? So you just see it as a waiting period, a waiting season. And if you really cannot take it again, you need to also be realistic. Can I leave to do something else? Can you afford to do that? If you can afford to do that, fantastic. If not, you can continue to build where you are at while you aspire and work towards, not just only aspire, and work towards the next level of you that you want to be. That's just the solution. No two ways around it. We can't keep whining about it and not getting better at what we do, or say life is not fair and then we just keep whining about it. No. Be utterly stubborn. I'm going to say this again, utterly stubborn at improving yourself, being a better version of yourself. Do it, and while at it, still give your best at what your hands, the position you're at, you know, at the moment. Another thing again, before I move to the next case point, will be to surround yourself with people that will not just motivate you, but will push you to do better. People that would push you to see possibilities, and not people that will say, there is no job, your own is even better. What are some people that do not earn half of what you earn? No. Surround yourselves with big thinkers, people that say, yes, I agree with you. So what are you doing to get to the next level you want to get to? Surround yourself with big thinkers, people that think about possibilities, people that also push you to be better. Right? It's very, very important. You need that community of people. I like where I am, but I'm genuinely interested in so many other things. I like where I am, but I'm genuinely interested in so many other things. Can I relate? I can't relate to this, but then I can speak to it. We have people that are, multidimensional in the sense that they want to be involved in so many things, right? That's in the sense that I mean right now. They are great at styling. They are great at their corporate job. They are great at in church. They are great at organizing. Like their hands are always busy. They are always involved. They can't just do one thing. And the beautiful part about this kind of people, they do everything well. Well, anything that they are committed to, they will do it well. So it's not even a matter of focus. They have the ability to do so, anything they are genuinely interested in, they have the ability to do it so well. So imagine you are in a job, you are somewhere that you actually genuinely like, that you like, it's comfortable, but you are genuinely interested in so many other things. I also think that maybe that is your senses telling you that, oh, you're comfortable too much where you're at. Everything is going on well, you're fine and all of that stuff. But there are even more things that you can do, right? And you can explore. And you wouldn't know until you try. So that can also be yourself nudging you to say that, you're getting too comfortable, right? Like, hey woman, hey lady, you're getting too comfortable where you are. Yes, so everything is good and sweet and all calm, but you can do so much more, or you can explore so much more. So I think you can weigh your options. It doesn't mean that you have to up and leave, but it means that you can now reprioritize and see, okay, what part of my life can I fit in something new into, right? My work, my 9 to 5 is my 9 to 5. Outside my 9 to 5, I can dedicate to other things and take it one at a time. You're genuinely interested in other things, you need to be able to write those things out. If it's possible that there is anyone that is closely aligned with what you do presently at your where you are at, that you are fine, fantastic, right? It's just great. If not, you just take it in bits. One, add to your plate in bits and see how you're able to manage, how you're able to cope. But I think it's a great nod to really just go out and really explore that, oh, your body is telling you, your mind is telling you to do more, and you can. Yeah. I've been here 5 years. Is it time to move? So there's no one size fits all to this question, honestly. You've seen people, in fact, I've seen business leaders that stayed in organizations for as long as 10 years, 15 years, and they grew through the rank, right? It's possible. But I'm sure they saw a trajectory for themselves. They knew that this place still serves them. There's still growth. There's still more I can harness with my potential. And they saw a place for themselves in that organization, right? And it's all still connected to their goals for themselves, So that's where alignment comes in. Really, it's not about the number of years you've stayed somewhere. If it serves you, if it still serves you purpose, it's fine. If you see a growth trajectory, that is the most important thing. If you see that you are growing in those 5 years, you've grown, right? And you can visibly see, yes, you've grown personally, but you've been rewarded too, like growth career-wise. Why not? That's a pathway already. For early career professionals, people that are just entering, maybe I would personally advise that test the waters. You're young, you're vibrant. If you have something good that is going on well for you, it's very easy for you to get too comfortable, right? From the get-go and just say, oh, this is where. No, you can aspire for more. When you think you've gotten to your bus stop, think about the next bigger thing that you can do and move, right? It's easier to really, really move at the very onset, at the early part of your career than when you're going deep into it, right? Then you are looking at stability and all of that. So just really, it's about alignment. It's about what your personal goals are. It's about where you are. Does it still serve you? Can you see growth? Growth is very important. I want more. I just don't know what more looks like yet. I would say that I've been in this position when there is this constant nudging of Motolani, I want more, but I don't know what more looks like yet. I've been there where you're like, I don't know, is it this or this or that? Am I supposed to run my master's right now? Or am I supposed to change jobs? Am I supposed to change my field? Or am I supposed to pick up a new skill? Right? It's just like, but there's more, but I really can't pinpoint what it is. That feeling is valid. It shouldn't be swept aside. It shouldn't be pushed aside. If you strongly feel that nudging, and until you are able to figure out, you would not even have peace about it. I think the only way to go about it is try not to overthink it and do analysis paralysis, because we also feel like we need to know the end result. We need to know the bigger picture. We need to see the full picture before we can move. Honestly, if you feel like there's more for you, then it's a good time to experiment, to try out new things, to involve yourself in pet projects, to just really put yourself out there, short-term projects, see what really sparks an interest, see what really you'd gravitate to. Or you can also think about things that you naturally gravitate towards and see, can I build something from it on the side, right? That's how you figure out. You figure out on the move. And you will still make mistakes. You try this one out and be like, okay, nah, this is not for me. And try something else. But if we think that because we already have that nudge of doing something more, of wanting something more, and we think that we would have like an aha moment of what that thing is, of what the more is, it might not be like that. You just constantly have to move, try new things. You really just need to try new things. While you have something stable to hold on to latch on to, try new things. It could be a pet project. It could be from discussing with people. It could be from researching, just really asking questions, checking online. There are a lot of possibilities out there to just see, okay, will this actually attract my attention? Would I like it? Let me try it. Just be open to trying new things. You would figure out, you will see what you gravitate towards. And with time, should I stay here? Should I try something new? Should I add on? But really, the most important thing is you have to move. You really just need to move to try new things before you can figure out what exactly that more means. And I think those are just all about it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm talking like a TV anchor. Anyways, thank you very much. I hope to see you anytime soon. Bye.